Hey guys, what's up? It's Freddy Jr. here, and today I'm bringing you guys a gameplay and commentary over some nice Spectre gameplay over the map of Launch. I believe my final score of this game is a 71-2, which is a pretty nice score, so that's pretty much why I chose this gameplay. So anyways, guys, first off, I wanted to say something that I fixed my mic quality issues. Right now I'm using my Astro A40s, and I found out that I was actually plugging them in the wrong way or something like that, and now they should sound fine, unless I do like a puh noise, then obviously it's gonna sound really weird. But anyways, so what I really want to talk about in this gameplay and commentary is the quote "Ask and you shall receive" and how it pertains to the Call of Duty community. Alright, and basically, what the quote "Ask and you shall receive" means is if you complain and if you ask, you will get what you want eventually. Okay. I mean, obviously, this doesn't apply to a lot of things, but I really wanted to talk about how it applies in Call of Duty, or the community in general, because I feel like all these commentators and all these people, when they make a commentary complaining about the game or some aspect, or when they're calling out some Treyarch employee or some Infinity Ward employee, people look down upon them. People look down upon the whole general idea about complaining about the game, because I don't even know why. I guess people don't like that. But it always bothers me because complaining about the game is something I always like to see. And complaining about the game is something that all employees of Treyarch and Infinity Ward should like to see. It's criticism. I don't get angry when people complain about my videos in the comments unless they give me something to work on. If they give me something to work on, then I'm happy. Which is basically the way that you have to complain in Call of Duty. You don't just complain saying stuff like Ghost is bad. You don't just say that. You say you think of an alternative, okay, or you think of a way to fix the ghost perk, you know. So I think that's a problem with the community. It just you have to learn how to complain about something, and that's something that the community needs to work on. But anyways, I really wanted to address the type of complaining I usually do. For example, I think last year I made a video about how they should balance the knife system for Modern Warfare 3, which they didn't end up doing. But I basically presented some really valid points and a lot of stuff. I remember people in the comments were saying stuff like, "Stop complaining, you didn't make the game." But the thing is, I'm the guy who buys the game. I represent the community in this sense. I mean, not actually, but I represent the community, alright? And they have to listen to us. And if you don't complain, nothing will change, okay? If we didn't complain about one-man army noob tubes, they wouldn't have changed. They would have put the same thing in the next game. People complained about the one-man army noob tubes. There was a clear problem, and people voiced their opinion. If you don't voice your opinion, the developers are not going to know what to do. So that's basically why I approve complaining and why I encourage it. Because if you complain, you're going to see changes. You're going to see a positive improvement in the game. All right. So, the thing I wanted to point out is a perfect example of this is in Modern Warfare 3 with the All or Nothing playlist. People complained non-stop about how they should take out 18 guns, and I don't know what the other one was, but I never really played that game mode, but people just wanted it to be All or Nothing and no other game mode in the gunplay thing. Alright, so after a while of complaining, people finally got their opinions out to the Infinity Ward people, and guess what? They made it an All or Nothing playlist. So that is a perfect example of how everything was fixed. The one-man army noob tubes, as I said before, is a perfect example of how everything got fixed after we complained about it for a while. And the ghost perk, they changed it in Black Ops 2 if you didn't know. They made it so that if you're not moving, you show up on the radar. So basically, you can no longer just sit in a corner similar to this guy. You can't just sit in a corner and camp with Ghost. You're going to be seen on the radar. It's not going to work. So, everyone complained about Ghost, and now they fixed it. So right there is a perfect example, guys. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a small commentary talking about the how Ask and you shall receive pertains to Call of Duty and the community and the developers, because I feel like this community is a little closed-minded to people who complain about the game, because really they are doing a justice in the community, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I am making a lot of Black Ops 2 videos now because I'm really excited for the game, and I don't know, this is the time of the year that I really like talking about everything that I've seen so far. So yeah, see you guys all later. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Another thing I want to say is I really am setting this goal for myself to hit 7,000 subscribers before Black Ops 2 comes out. So if you could help me out on that goal, just share this video, or if you're talking with your friend that likes Call of Duty videos, tell them about me if you like my channel or something like that. I don't know. Just help get the word around. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment below what you think on this whole thing I talked about, and I will see you guys all later.
And your problems will be